Kong is just so good.
I haven't played Donkey Kong Country in a very, very long time, but I feel good being in your soft yet supple hands, Wick. It's gonna be great.
Have we started?
Yeah, yes.
Alright, well. Perfect. So we got Snaz with us, who's along for the ride. You already recorded part of the intro, whatever.
Yes.
Alright, so Donkey Kong Country. I have played this game more times than I can count, and I make every single one of my friends, eventually, they must play it with me. I remember pretty much everything about, like, the bonus barrel locations and, like, every level by name and stuff like that, so I'm very familiar with this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, maybe before we begin, we should read the story as it says in the manual.
Or... What does the story say in the manual?
Excellent. We will read it together. It was a dark and... It's 4 pages. It was a dark and stormy night. Storms lashed the rugged terrain of Donkey Kong Island, home of the famous video game ape and his family and friends. Near Donkey Kong's treehouse, a small monkey named Diddy cowered in fear of the savage lightning which periodically illuminated the lush, dark jungle that covered most of the island. Donkey Kong had assigned Diddy to guard duty on this awful night, and he was not happy about his fate. Donkey Kong's earlier pep talk kept creeping back into Diddy's mind. Okay, little buddy, Donkey had said in his patronizing voice, as part of your hero training, you've got to stand guard tonight over my bananas. I'll relieve you at midnight, so try and stay awake until then. Buddy? Yeah, right. Now he was alone. Alone unless you counted the unknown threats which lurked behind every tree that he glimpsed along the lightning flashes. The Kremlings were out there. This much was certain. They coveted Donkey Kong's banana stockpile, the largest on the island, and probably in the world. A treasure in potassium and vitamin A. The perfect food. Ah, delicious bananas. The thought of DK's golden hoard almost made Diddy forget his uncomfortable situation. But a rustling in the undergrowth had the sound of several snapping twigs brought him out of his reverie. Who goes there? Diddy challenged the sounds of the darkened, dripping foliage. There was no answer but the flashing of claws and teeth, followed by a fleeting vision of many reptilian eyes and a crack of thunder. Diddy somersaulted into the fray with his signature cartwheel attack, but he was quickly overcome by the weight of many scaly assailants. The enormous bulk of Clump the Kremling landed on top of Diddy, knocking him senseless. His last memory was of a hissing voice. It's the small one. Seal him inside this barrel and toss it into the bushes. Donkey Kong's bananas are ours. The barrel lid closed on Diddy, blotting out even the fleeting light of the storm. Seconds later, the barrel flew through the air, courtesy of Clump's army boot-assisted punt, and landed roughly in the jungle foliage. Diddy Kong knew no more. The entire Donkey Kong clan was oblivious to the Kremlings. Oblivious as the Kremlings then loaded the banana horde into their Kremling carts and wheeled them off through the jungle, leaving an obvious trail of dropped fruit from their overloaded conveyances. The next morning, Donkey Kong was awakened by a frantic shouting of his name. "Keep it down," he growled. He suddenly realized what time it was. Morning already? That slipped through my watch. Falling out of bed and through the treehouse door, Donkey Kong slid down the treehouse ladder without using any of the rungs and assumed his characteristic fighting pose with sun-blinded, squinting eyes. One swift blow was all that was needed to leave him sprawled on the floor, face down. He groggily rolled over to see the familiar, wrinkled, white-bearded, grouchy face of his old granddad, Cranky Kong, peering down at him. In his heyday, Cranky Kong was the original Donkey Kong who battled Mario in several of his own games. "What you do that for?" Donkey Kong asked, knowing full well that Cranky was prone to cuffing him at every whim. "Take a look inside your banana cave. You're in for a big surprise," Cranky cackled. Donkey's mind raced as he vaulted to the cave and peered inside. Instead of the dull golden glow of thousands of bananas, there were only a few discarded peels. These had been trampled into the dirt by hundreds of reptilian feet, judging from the many three-toed footprints that covered the damp cavern floor. But what about... "Diddy's gone too," Cranky laughed. "That's what you get for shirking your responsibility, you good-for-nothing bum. In my days, we would have been happy to stand guard in the rain, because that might have meant having an extra frame of animation. Of course, having rain would have been impossible given our awful processing power, but Donkey Kong stood there in stunned disbelief and hadn't heard most of what Cranky said. Diddy? Gone? My little buddy, he murmured to himself. Donkey Kong was suddenly filled with conviction. The Kremlings will pay, he raged. I'll hunt them down through every corner of my island until I have every last banana from my hoard back. Find your little buddy and retrieve a bunch of bananas, Cranky snorted. What kind of game idea is that? Where's the screaming damsel in distress? Diddy's obsession with being like me has gone too far. He may be a long way from being a true video game hero, but he had the guts, the reflexes, the heart. If you ask me, neither of you are ready for prime time, Cranky interrupted. You'll never be as popular a character as I was. Why, in my heyday, kids lined up to play my games. The quarters were stacked on the machine as they waited for their turn. If you go on this ridiculous adventure, you'll be lucky to sell 10 copies. Donkey Kong fumed. He usually let Cranky's rambling roll off the back, but this time was different. What do you know about adventuring, you flea-bitten old ape? Yelled Donkey Kong, edging closer and closer, braving Cranky's cane, until he was totally in his face. I'm sick of hearing about your boring single-screen adventures. Diddy's in trouble, my banana hoard is gone, and I'm gonna get them all back. Donkey Kong stormed off in search of his missing buddy, following the trail of bananas the Kremlings had dropped. Well, it's not exactly rescuing a princess, but it'll do in a pinch, Cranky snorted as DK disappeared into the lush jungle. After a moment's hesitation, Cranky followed him. The lad just may need my help, he mumbled to himself.
My lad.
Kids today, they don't have the respect for their elders. That's way too much for this game. 4 pages of story
We didn't even
to
get to hear
explain.
anything about the Kremlings more. It was just Donkey Kong's story.
Well, we don't know who the villain is. Like, they didn't tell us yet. He's hidden if you go to the villains page. Anyway, whatever. 2 players, we each take turns. I'm Donkey Kong. I'm big, I'm heavy, I can kill large enemies. You're Diddy Kong. You're small, you're fast, and you're honestly a better character. You get to play first because, honestly, the first time we did this, I didn't let you try level 1.
Oh, no, you're good. No bananas.
Yeah, so all that story we just read, you just found out about in 10 seconds.
I'm really, really excited to get into this, though. Boing.
So I've been playing this game ever since I was a little kid. My parents, rather, had a Super Nintendo when they were in college, and they kept it around when I was young.
Okay, we're good. I panicked there, but it's okay. What am I doing? Oh!
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get used to the controls again. It's so finicky. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Wick is a god at this game. I am average.
Well, here's a maneuver that you should probably learn sooner rather than later. If you cartwheel off of a ledge, you can jump in the air.
Oh. Okay. What is that? What is the button to do that? Oh. I might get it. I might get it. Nope. How do I? I give up. Oh.
You can't kill Clump by jumping on him. You have to roll into him.
Oh. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
There's no secrets here, right?
Oh, you figured out how to... No, you figured out how to put the barrel down. Most people don't know how to do that.
Boink. Oh, well. Ooh. Okay.
We collect 3 of those, we get sent to a bonus room for extra lives. We might need them.
Yes. Knowing me, we definitely will need them.
Don't forget about your run button.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
And there's a bonus down there.
This one? Oh, we just did this one, right? No.
No.
Frick!
You were supposed to match them.
Things were way too fast. I just ran in there and...
And Snaz is gonna be here for the ride. Say hi, Snaz.
Yeah, say hi, Snaz.
Hi.
There it is.
I'm probably going to be disappointing so many people.
Honestly, again, I'm in the same boat as work. When I was like 12, maybe 13, my father actually had a Super Nintendo. I still have one of the pieces for it, actually. He had a cartridge which would allow you to play Game Boy games, like the Super Game Boy.
Oh, you had the Super Game Boy. Alright, my turn.
All right, now you get to see a true master at work, not my sloppy playtime.
Called Earthworm Jim on the Super
Oh,
Nintendo.
Earthworm Jim. I love that game.
Funny enough,
Oops.
I actually have a game collection. I have a PC-ROM collection with like all physical media, and the first game that I ever bought from that collection was Earthworm Jim, the special
Nice.
edition for Windows 98, 95, Windows 95, Windows 98, and that's the game that started that entire collection.
I got into game collecting in college because I had money. I suddenly had money from family members who, since I wasn't, since I was staying at home, I saved a lot of money by not going to live on campus. So I suddenly had a lot of money to play around with, and I started my game collection. And one of the first things I made sure I wanted to get my hands on was a Super Nintendo with the Donkey Kong Country games, just like I used to have. I also picked up a Sega Genesis, and from there it just kind of kept going. Now I've got every Nintendo system, except for the Game Boy and Game Boy Color, but I don't need those. I don't need those because the GBA can play them all. Actually, let's stop. So I mentioned this our first time. We did a little bit of a test run. You go to Cranky, he'll just ramble at you, and he'll give you some tips, but it's not very good tips, really. And he only gives you tips for World 1, so he's kind of useless after that.
Useless Cranky Kong.
I mean, it's great. In the second game, they make it so that he's got 32 meg? That'd be more than 30 games in my day. He's probably right.
He's probably right.
It's crazy how in his day at this point was 13 years ago, but now Donkey Kong is, now the original Donkey Kong is 45 years old.
Wow.
Jesus.
Donkey Kong, as he appears in Donkey Kong Country, is older than the original Donkey Kong was when Donkey Kong Country came out.
Dang. That's wicked to me.
That's Wicker.
Wicker.
Put that on screen. That's Wicker.
That's Wickersham Leader.
Who's our editor? Who's our editor? Do we have a Barry?
Yes. Snaz is our Barry.
Okay. This is our Snaz, put it on the screen.
Put on the screen, Snaz, right now.
Let me get a piece of paper. Do any of you have a pen?
No.
No. Not yet, at least. I have to find one. A secret one.
Okay. Well, the paper's here, so I can note that down.
Ooh!
Okay.
Oh, I'm playing the game! It's okay.
Take notes.
There we go. I brought Wick back.
There's a secret down there.
Well.
Oh, you messed it up. That wall, you needed a barrel for it.
And the snake grabbed it.
Do you reckon anyone has actually made like a mod of this game, or where like two players can play simultaneously?
There are some mods in this game, not a lot. This game doesn't really have a lot of modding tools available like Mario does, and that's kind of the main thing that prevents people from really modding it. Some of the mods I've played is, most of them are just level changes, like they turn the game into a harder version, or one game lets you practice the boss fights and gives you a timer. Sorry, I'm gonna hand it off to you.
Okay,
Water level.
Coral Capers, here we go.
Get used to it now, or you're not gonna get used to it later.
Exactly. Oh, remembering how to play this game was like trying to get a sawed iron. Ugh!
Yeah, this game it's pretty notorious for being difficult.
Very difficult.
Problem is, I can't really articulate how difficult anymore because it's not hard at all for me.
I have my moments where I'm like, I got this. I don't got this.
I've tested myself to see how fast I can do this. I don't like speedruns. I pay attention to all the tricks and tips that most speedrunners actually use. So my run is about my fastest run that I've ever done, which was on my real Super Nintendo, and it was an hour 15. That's kind of slow because I think now the 100% speedrun is down to like 49 minutes. Maybe less. maybe a little bit more, but I don't really recall. Should be about that. Oh, here, you know what? Here, you can ride on guard.
Yes. I love this beautiful music.
Yes, aquatic ambience. Most people attribute Donkey Kong Country's soundtrack to the main composer, David Wise, but this game actually has 3 composers.
Come here, you.
This game actually has 3 composers, David Wise, Evelyn Fisher, and Robin Beanland.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful people.
Most people don't really give a lot of them their dues, but David Wise composed DK Island Swing, that's the jungle level theme. He composed Minecart Madness. He composed Aquatic Ambience, which is what you're hearing right now. The nice thing about the water levels in this is that you don't have to go looking for bonus rooms, because there aren't any.
True, true. Nope. I'm going this way.
But David Wise did compose the entirety of 2's soundtrack by himself. There you go.
Not bad at all.
How things like that work out.
No, I love learning the history about these games.
I'm quite familiar with a lot of this game's development history. For example, a lot of this stuff is pretty well known in the fan base nowadays, but Diddy Kong was originally starting out as a redesign of Donkey Kong Jr. So this was originally going to be just DK and DK Jr. like the arcades. But when Nintendo took a look at their design, they said either make it a new character or give Donkey Kong Jr. his old design again. And they opted to make it a new character, and that's where they came up with Diddy Kong. So then they changed the narrative that, like, this character they had envisioned as a Grandpa Kong was the original Donkey Kong from the first arcade game. Alright, your turn. Here you go again.
Oh yeah, this again.
Hit very naughty because he laughs like Sans.
Alright, this time. Wham!
I don't know, you held down.
My stick drift actually killed me. That is way too
Play
funny.
with the D-pad.
Play with the D-pad? Oh yeah, you're right. I got 2 hits though, I'm happy with that.
Rio, they're enemies. Why, you know, why would he care? Alright, I'm gonna give it a shot now.
Alright, your turn. My very apparent of not playing this game for years is showing. Boink, boink. Goodness gracious. Nice. Very nice.
Now we're pretty much home free. Oh, I can't wait for you to have to do some of those barrel launches when we get to World 4.
Oh no. Well, what are we on now?
2.
2? Alright.
Yeah, Monkey Mines.
Alright, we'll finish on 2. We'll finish on World 2.
We'll finish?
Yes. Part 1 at least.
Oh,
okay. No, not this place.
Yep, there you go.
Oh, I almost perished. Oh no, this place gave me nightmares last time I was here.
Nightmares.
These guys are so terrifying. Especially near the end of this level, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like glorified red light, green light.
Yes.
Lock in, twin.
I'll give you another chance. You get another shot.
I lost it. I lost it all. Never mind.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Never mind.
Hey, have another shot.
Alright, thank you, thank you. Okay, stick drift. Don't fail me now.
So don't worry about the rock crocs. They can't really hurt you until they start running. So you can like walk by them when they're getting up or going down.
Okay.
Now we're introduced to the first enemy that we can't jump on at all.
Okay,
Or excuse me, that we can't roll
it.
into, rather. We have to jump on them. Compared to before when we saw Clump, who was an enemy that we...
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. You had to do a special trick there to get that one.
You had to do the roll. The roll jump is one of the most, like... the roll jump is one of, like, the most important moves to know to get, like, secrets in this game here.
I know, that looks so fun.
And it's easy to do.
Just gotta understand the control scheme.
Unfortunately, most of these games' levels are in mine shafts or caves, so you kind of get like a little bit of a fatigue from seeing the same thing repeatedly.
Yeah.
All right, your turn.
All right, there we go. And we ride. Oh my goodness. Woo! Oh yeah, there was the secret down there.
There was. There's also a secret over there. You got to push the tire back.
Oh, back.
Yeah.
Ooh. Is there a third one? No. There we go.
You already killed the third one.
Which one was it again? Oh, that one.
Doesn't matter. All we have to do is find it. We don't have to complete it.
Okay. Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
if we're getting into the second or third games, then we actually have to complete them because they hold it.
Okay, we're good.
My gosh.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
There you go. There you go. You got to make a run for it. Be confident in your movements.
I am very confident in my movements. Very confident in my movements as my entire
Very
body
confident.
seizes up. I'm all alone. I don't have Wick with me. I'm so scared. Oh, don't touch me. Oh,
There you go.
I remember. Oh! Okay, we're good.
These
Okay,
noises.
I know. I get so scared, especially playing old games like this. The controls are so wacky. Boink.
Hey, it could be worse. In Donkey Kong Country 2, the first time you enter a world, you can save for free, but every time after that, you have to pay 2 coins.
Oh wow. This time, I'm not gonna mess it up. Beautiful.
I mean, do you want that?
I really want the golden frog.
Okay.
Oh!
Also, if we get the bonus barrel on like a run and then die, we don't have to collect it again. It still counts. There you go. There you go.
Okay. Oh man.
You would have made it if you roll jumped.
True. I still don't know how to do that. Oh. Boing. Boing. Nice. Ooh. Nice. This is where I got really, really scared. Oh, God bless. We'll stay alive for at least this section.
Yeah.
Tire. Ah, yes. The Mesopotamian era. Or not.
Yeah. Oops. Jump up there.
Nope. Yeah!
There you go.
Diagonal upright. Oh, I know what it's spelling. Never mind.
You had to touch the one that was flashing.
Oh, I thought I was supposed to get the letters.
You are. The R was flashing.
I thought I did do the R.
No, you hit the A.
Oh,
Hold on to that TNT.
okay.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
I hold on to this TNT. All right, is there something down there or no?
Yeah, and that wall. Just walk into it.
Just walk into it.
Yep. There you go.
Green.
That's a 2-up.
2-up. Was it this one?
I want you to believe in yourself.
Yeah! Let's go. I'm happy. We have now some amount of lives.
That's true.
That was good. I'm happy with that. Boing, boing, boing. I'm playing with fire. It's okay.
if you roll into enemies, you get more speed and you continue your roll further. So if you roll into like 4 enemies, you'll just get a bunch of speed.
Okay. I didn't mean to do that. Ooh.
Hold on, we need that tire.
All right, where do you want it
Just
at?
be careful, don't push it too fast. You can walk here. We need to bring it right to the edge.
Bring it right to the edge. Okay.
Yeah,
Why can I move? Okay.
right there will do. You need to get up there.
Above the platform to the top right.
Yeah, yep, the platform on the top.
Oh,
There you
yeah.
We get Winky.
There we go. I need that. There we go. Ooh. Oh, why'd I do that? Come back, I'm sorry.
There we go, he's in the pit.
Oh my god. There we go.
There you go.
Friend is gone.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone for good now.
He's gone. Yeah, he's gone. We don't need him for anything in particular, but it's nice to have.
It was nice to have him, yeah.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Winky. He'll be remembered as a true Samaritan.
Great. Oh.
Okay. Oh. Yay!
Thanks for getting me all the way there.
Bananas over there.
One more boss fight. You, here, go for it.
All right, I don't know what to do.
Necky's nuts. This is Master Necky.
Master
You gotta
Necky.
jump on him.
Do those nuts hurt me?
Why does that
Yes.
sound like a innuendo?
Jump on his nuts.
Necky.
Jump. Okay.
More like in your endo.
Oh, he appears on different sides.
Yeah.
Nice. Beautiful. Give me back my banana.
It says Nin. I don't know what the rest of it is. I assume there's no more. It just says Nin. Anyway,
All right.
before
That
we
is
go
where
forward,
we'll probably
I'm
put
gonna
a
save
pause
here.
on it for now, yeah.
Okay.
But that was really, really fun.